All right, what do we need to do now?
I think we just have to move this stuff to the car and we should be all good.
Seems like yesterday I was helping your parents assemble your big girl bed.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm moving into my big girl apartment.
But how did it work out?
Yeah, my grandparents died and I get their place.
Who were the last tenants there?
Some random college kids who broke the toilet from partying too hard.
I can't see you doing that. You're so sure.
We'll see about that. It's kind of funny though. I mean, this house was where I used to take naps when I was a baby. When I used to run around here in this front lawn with a sprinkler on a hot day. Or when I had so many birthday parties, where I used to play dress up. It's hard to think about.
Will your mother be out to help us today?
No, she's busy, of course, and Dad's away on business.
Of course.
Oh, I think we just need to take my desk from my room and move it out here into the car.
That's all?
Yeah, that's all.
Like your good neighbor, Jack is there.
But we're not neighbors anymore.
That's right.
You're down 2 pounds.
Yeah, in the last 10 days.
Were you trying to lose weight?
No.
And you're backed up pretty bad again, I understand.
Yeah.
Any diarrhea?
I couldn't get diarrhea if I tried, remember?
That checks out. I was gonna say, your blood work is impeccable. And your x-rays look unremarkable.
Unremarkable. That's my middle name. Actually, it's Morrow, my grandma's name.
I'm not seeing anything that would make it seem like you have something inflammatory. No celiac either.
Woohoo, bread!
You're mainly here for vomiting and pain.
Yeah.
And it looks like we tried the elimination diet last time.
Yeah, it didn't really make a difference, but the medication helped.
Would you like to try the medication again?
Might be a good idea.
Any recent changes in your life? Anything major or stressful?
Well, I did move out of my parents' place.
How long ago was that?
Not as long ago as it should have been.
Well, you got your own place now. That's something major.
Yeah. Hashtag adulting. Am I right?
So, all this started back up again when?
2 months ago-ish. I mean, it was, oh my gosh. So like, when I was buying some stuff for the new place, and I was pulling into my parking lot of my apartment, one of my neighbors was on the balcony, and she saw me just fighting for my life in the front seat. Like, it was like, that scene in Monty Python where the guy's in the restaurant and, like, You couldn't even believe it. It was unbelievable.
Okay, I'm gonna write you a referral for Dr. Miller. He works with a lot of my patients, and I think he'll do a really good job with you too.
What kind of a doctor is he?
So why do you think you fainted?
I don't know. I mean, I was 7, and I saw all these people staring at me from the audience, and I still get skeeved out being on stage today.
Well, one reason that people get anxious or stressed out in situations like that is because they feel that they're being judged.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to be judged by other people.
Well, it isn't always necessarily other people.
It usually is for me.
Is it?
Yeah, I can think of several people who judge me just for being here.
Any specific people?
My mom, definitely. Oh, when I told her I was coming here today, she kind of had a similar reaction that Tony Soprano's mom did when he was starting therapy. You know, like, he sees a psychiatrist? He does not. You think I'm funny?
I do, yes.
You mean like Improv Boston funny or McLean Hospital funny?
I think we're getting along pretty well.
This is our first time meeting in person. I mean, we've only spoken on the phone until now.
That's enough to go by.
Yeah. I don't know how long I'll have to keep coming to see you. I mean, as long as my other doctors say, oh.
You okay?
Just a little pain.
Where? Did Dr. Conrad tell you why she sent you here? Have you ever been prescribed any medication?
Yeah, way back when, years ago. I just got back on it recently. It's Neurontin.
I can handle the prescriptions for that from now on if you'd like, since we also use that off-label to treat anxiety.
But it's for pain. That's why I take it. I mean, it can help with nausea too, but I've never been diagnosed with anxiety or depression or anything like that.
Well, I looked into your records. Hold on, I have it right here.
Call that thing the Iliad.
Right, the Iliad. And it sounds like they tried.
Tried what?
Let's see, apparently before you saw the GI, you were referred to a developmental behavioral clinic, and a psychologist paid you a couple of visits.
I don't remember that at all. I mean, I was 6, and my parents used to say, like, oh, we're just going to go see the doctor today, and a doctor is a doctor is a doctor when you're 6. I don't know, I don't actually like to think about that time in my life too much.
Why is that?
It was just not a good year. I mean, my mom lost her job, for starters, and then my grandfather, my dad's dad, passed away.
Yeah, it does say that there was a recent stressor, the death of Nikki's paternal grandfather.
Where does it say anxiety? Again, that word never comes up in there.
No, but the words functional and idiopathic come up at least 5 times.
So?
Nikki. Do you like being called Nikki?
Yeah, that's what I go by. My whole first name is Satanik. It's an Armenian name, and nobody really uses it that much. My mother does when I'm in trouble, but that's it. But going back to functional and idiopathic, like, does that mean that everything I'm going through is just made up? Like it's in my head?
No, No, absolutely not. What you're experiencing is real and legitimate.
So, what are we going to do here? Like, are we just going to do a whole black box investigation into the life of Satani Kumaro Hakobian?
No. We're going to talk about your past, your present, what's going on inside you that you might not know about. And we're going to have to stabilize those health issues as well, because it appears to me that you're hanging by a thread.
It's not life or death.
Well, it can get to that point. I've seen a lot of disasters on the mind-body highway.
Mine is like the big dig. It's been over 20 years and no one's fixed a fucking thing. I guess I am improv Boston funny.
I guess you are. We can talk about that next time.
Yeah, well, I think I've talked too much myself because I've made myself a little bit late. I've got to go have dinner with my mom.
Oh, I won't keep you.
Yeah, well, I hope you don't keep me, because if you did, then you'd be kind of like these creepy guys who keeps women in their basement and chains them and whips them and tortures them and makes them like shit in buckets. And I guess I'm keeping me. I'll see you next week.
How is it?
What are you doing at your church? You should be on top shelf.
It's very good. Oh, you may have added $1 clove too many.
Well, these'll help.
Talk about vintage.
I remember these candies. Used to get them every time we went to the dry cleaners.
They're from work, but they seem to be making a comeback now. This guy on the red line tried to give a couple of them to me last week.
Why would you take the train by yourself?
You want to try parking in Boston?
You could have asked me to drive you.
You're always busy in the afternoon. And anyway, I'm 25.
Well, there are a lot of crazy men out there.
And?
And I don't know if you would know how to ward them off.
She can do it. I taught her self-defense.
Even better than self-defense. I was on the red line about a week ago, and this creepy guy walked up to me and he started checking me out, and he started looking me up and down and asking me where I work. So I told him.
So he knows where our church is?
No, I told him I work at WKRP in Cincinnati.
You didn't.
I did.
What did you say?
He believed me.
Oh, Nikki.
He was like, what is that, a radio station? And I was like, yeah, they do remote HR consulting.
Any man that knows that show is too old for you?
Not old enough.
Oh, my ex-boss. Dear God.
What? I need a father figure.
Don't start this.
Start what?
You have a perfectly good father.
You're right. I've got Jack.
Your dad loves you, Nikki. Just from afar.
You know, sometimes I think you love him more than you love me.
Is there salt in this?
Well, there shouldn't be.
Yeah, I didn't put any in.
I feel like I'm tasting some.
Why would you put salt in this, Nikki?
I didn't.
You know he's not supposed to have any.
I don't know, maybe I did, but I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't notice.
Let me taste Nothing.
Ha, gotcha.
Oh, Jack.
Fuck!
Language.
You really fell for that.
What do you mean, of course I didn't notice?
Well, Nikki, sometimes you're not the most conscious person in the world.
But it was a joke. And what do you mean sometimes?
Well, it'll come with maturity.
Okay.
What were we talking about again?
Nikki's taste in it.
Oh, right.
And yours.
You weren't very nice there.
Neither was she.
If I see you disrespect your mother one more time, I will eat your potatoes.
You can't have potatoes.
I can't, but don't think I won't.
So did you get your head right?
Not yet. I've only been once.
Did you talk about me?
Nope, not yet.
I thought I was a VIP in your life.
Well, when you piss me off sufficiently, I will tell him all about you.
I'll be honored. 50 Shades of Grey, write my article, bitch.
Oh, yeah? You call him bitch. You write my article. It's a red room of pain. You
Ow!
get down on your knees. Oh, yeah? Hey! You're definitely getting...
Miss Nikki,
Hi, Gerhard.
what are you making there?
It's a leash for Chip.
Is that a Chip 2.0 or the late Chip that you asked to be put on the prayer list when you were 10?
I remember that. I prayed, just so you know. Guess it doesn't always work.
Lauren is starting the meeting.
I don't know who's gonna report on the craft fair.
How many of those do we have? Jeez.
Clearly you're not paying attention.
Who would want to pay attention to that?
Not you, obviously.
All right, guys, this is just way too much work. We need someone to help us split it up. Someone who doesn't have a lot on their plate here right now. Nikki?
Nikki.
Nikki!
What?
We're splitting up the tasks for the week.
Uh-huh.
Are you already working on something from last week?
I'm doing recipe of the week.
She always does recipe of the week.
That's all she's good for.
That's all I'm good at.
I think you can handle more advanced assignments than that.
No, I can't.
Nikki, you need to take more responsibility.
You can help me cover the crafts fair.
I don't...
Or you could help with the youth group section. I'm sure your youth experience is still fresh in your mind.
I do recall the water balloon incident.
Which? Oh, yeah.
Really?
What? I still can't believe you wore white that day.
Guys, come on. Nikki, I wonder if I can take the youth group coverage off Tamar's plate. And since Arson's already doing a lot with the announcement...
I don't think I can do that. That's like 4 days worth of work.
Is that a problem?
Well, I'm only here till 2 o'clock, and I leave a little earlier on Mondays.
Why? For what reason?
That's none of your business.
Said no Armenian woman ever.
Except for me, because I'm only half.
How about Friday? Can you come in maybe till 4, stay a little longer?
I don't...
You can do it. I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you can too. Okay, so Nikki gets the youth group coverage, parish announcements, recipe of the week. Oh, I was wondering, we need some help organizing the files in the back office. I'm sure you could help us out with that too, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Tall order, huh?
Uh-huh.
You good, Nikki?
Are you okay?
I don't...
Where did that come from?
She's allergic to Arson's bullshit.
Excuse me, we're in the Lord's house.
Relax. He lives next door.
Is there like a plant or something that could be causing this?
I don't... Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Tamar.
Sorry.
Didn't this happen last week? Didn't she get food poisoning or something like that?
Stop asking her questions. She's gonna blow.
You have to say it like that.
Yes.
So you work at a newsletter. You enjoy writing?
Yeah, I do. I like writing like nonfiction things. I'm not into like poems or stories. I don't like writing creatively at all. But I've never written a memoir. But if I did, what would I call it? Oh, Armenian suicide.
Suicide?
Yeah, as opposed to Armenian genocide.
Are you having thoughts of suicide or anything like that?
Obviously not.
Well, it's not obvious to me. I want to make sure that you're safe.
I am safe. If I ever had any serious plans to harm or kill myself, I wouldn't even tell you, or anybody. I just do it.
You know that you can contact me anytime or check yourself in at the ER.
I don't have any plans to harm myself. I mean, it's just, I have these little intellectual debates in my head all the time. Like, what is my life worth? What is the domino effect of a person's death? Is one person really irreplaceable to the world? It's just these little, philosophical questions that I ask myself from time to time. You don't need to worry. Sometimes I think that the only reason why I didn't off myself years ago is because disappointing people is, to me, a fate worse than death. But then again, I also feel like I'm disappointing them by being alive, so I might as well just stay. I don't know.
What is so disappointing about you?
My job? I mean, it's not the job itself that's disappointing. It's just that it pays really well. It's good work, but it just requires someone who is meticulous and can multitask, and that's just not me. I'm the wrong person for it.
How long have you been there?
Since I graduated college, so that's 3 years now.
So you're disappointing people at your job, but they haven't fired you yet.
Well, I don't think they necessarily want me there. I think they just need me there. And plus, I'm too useless to do anything else.
It's a really harsh term to describe yourself.
It's true.
Who says it's true?
I did.
Have you ever had an original thought?
That's a slightly rude question.
I didn't mean for it to be a rude question. It's a trick question.
Guess I got it in my own head when I was growing up.
Well, I don't want to go any higher with your dosage of your current medication, and you can say no if you want, but what if we added something else?
Like what?
A very low dose of Ativan. Not for everyday use, but just when the vomiting is especially bad.
That's fine.
Great.
Isn't that the same as lorazepam?
You know your Pams.
Well, I remembered it from this article that I wrote a while back. It was this interview that I did with this Armenian guy who works for Big Pharma. That's not a very helpful description of Armenian men, I know. Not a lot of us Armenians work for church newsletters.
And what's your role at the newsletter?
I just honestly do whatever nobody else is doing. I mean, it's not the most serious of publications because we goof off all the time. It's just funny, right? Because church is the most serious place of all. But I really like helping out with the cooking section.
The cooking section of what?
Of the newsletter. So it's sometimes we will have, for example, a profile of somebody who cooks an old family recipe, or maybe we feature a recipe of the week, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. I'm sure people enjoy reading about the foods that keep the culture alive. Not useless at all.
I wanted to be a chef once.
When you were younger?
Much younger. When I was a kid, my mom and I used to bake cookies or muffins, and my dad sometimes would cook dinner and I would help him out. That didn't always end well. There's a lot of arguing, but I loved it. And I did the whole, I went to cooking camp for a couple summers. I thought about going to culinary school. I was really into it for a while.
What changed your mind?
I liked a lot of different things, and I wasn't a terribly good student. I was not the best in school, but my family was pushing me to be good at school. But at the same time, I had people who recognized my passion and talent for cooking. They were pushing me to be good at not school, and I didn't know which way to go, and I just kind of got stuck, like a broken down car on the highway. I've never been in a broken down car on the highway, but I have been pulled over. And not for like speeding or drunk driving or anything like that. My parents were driving. I was little. And I was in the back seat, and I remember I was maybe like 3 or 4, and I remember not being able to breathe. Like, you know that feeling when you have to yawn, but you're not tired, but you're just like, like you're trying to catch the yawn, but you can't. And I remember having that, but I never really told my parents about it because I didn't know what it was. So, and I wasn't really scared of it per se, but it was uncomfortable. And it was especially uncomfortable because it always seemed to happen right before I'd get car sick, and I'd be like, why do I always yawn like that before throwing up? It's weird.
I think this is really important because you're out on your own, and yet it feels like everything is trapping you, weighing on you. And it brings you right back to a time in your life when you had the least amount of agency.
I mean, it's like, I'm damned if I have it, and I'm damned if I don't.
Well, now is a good time to practice having it. I'm not saying cut off contact with your family, but you really need to start setting clear parameters, especially when it comes to visiting them. When you're visiting them, when you're not visiting them, how frequently you're visiting them, and actually maybe try not to visit them so frequently.
I can't. I mean, I physically can't, but if I were to stop doing that, then I'd feel like I'd become the bully.
Well, assertion is not aggression.
Not to me.
Of course not to you, or to anyone who grew up like you. You actually have to try it if you want things to improve for you personally.
Well, I will have to go to a wedding with them soon, so I'm gonna have to stay with them for that.
All right. How about this coming weekend? Will you visit them then?
No, of course not.
Eat more.
Oh no,
You've been picking at your plate for the past half hour.
I don't feel good.
Of course you don't. You're not eating enough.
Annie, stop.
What? I just want to make sure.
Don't worry about it.
What did Dr. Conrad say?
Nothing. She's the one who sent me to therapy.
Well, I don't know why she would do that. That hospital's one of the best in the country. Why can't she figure out what's wrong?
So, Alex, he's 27 now?
27, that's right. And he's getting married. Unbelievable. Just seems like yesterday I caught you two playing doctor in the upstairs bathroom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I second that.
You don't remember that?
No, I do, but why would you just bring it up?
Well, it's one of the most fun memories I have of you, and I want to hold on to it.
Not every memory is fun or worth hanging on to.
Well, I think everything is, even the bad. One of these days, memories are all you're going to have left.
Okay, Aristotle.
Aristotle?
I don't know, I just named a philosopher off the top of my head.
Do you know where Aristotle's from?
He was Greek, right? Right? I'm almost positive he was Greek.
Almost.
There is nothing about your life I want to forget.
Okay. Well, do you remember when I was in 8th grade and it was the end of the school year and we were all waiting to hear which honors classes we've been recommended to take in high school, and I remember I only got recommended for 4, but you wanted me to be recommended for 5. And I remember because it was Mother's Day, we were driving to brunch, and for the whole car ride there, I had to listen to you guys go on and on and on about what a failure I was. I wanted to take the steering wheel and chap-a-quit the car.
Well, I've never heard that word used as a verb before.
And I don't remember that. And your father probably doesn't either.
Well, does he remember when I was using his phone to look at something and I accidentally saw a text that he sent to Auntie Emma saying that I was not a hard worker because I got mostly B's and B pluses?
Well, you made the dean's list 2 weeks later.
And I didn't know you were going to make the dean's list.
Wow. Founder and co-founder of Miss Point, LLC.
Nikki, cool off.
I need to cool off?
Nikki? 1, 2.
Oh, that's probably Victoria. I think she wants to know what time the wedding is. What the hell are you doing?
Nikki!
I was watching that.
I know, but Victoria was calling. You know that if you don't pick up, she's going to keep calling and calling. You know her.
Nikki, have some empathy. Your dad's been traveling all day. He just wants to watch some TV.
You know it's going to be on YouTube within 48 hours, right? It's not the 70s anymore. Oh no, I have to wait another week to watch All in the Family. Oh no, the TV's going to go dark at 5 p.m.
Nikki, that's disrespectful.
Hey, Ma.
Excuse me?
Lower your voice.
He just called me stupid, but I'm disrespectful?
You can both be disrespectful.
Your kid.
My kid?
This is exactly why...
What? That's... Oh, for God's sake.
Is she okay?
Don't ask me. Nikki? You know you could have a problem with dairy? Your uncle used to have the craziest farts.
I've been checked for that, Mom.
I didn't think of this, but you think she might have a brain tumor?
We already went through the brain tumor charade 20 years ago.
Well, could it be the butter? Should I buy vegan butter from now on?
I don't think it matters.
Well, you never know. When there's a problem, you've got to try every possible avenue.
What if we've already tried everything?
If you haven't solved it, you haven't tried everything.
Do you want to go to this wedding?
Kind of have to. The groom and his parents are my friends.
Your friends or your parents' friends?
Well, his parents were friends with my parents, and then when they both had kids, the friendship just trickled down. Like social Reaganomics, basically.
I never thought I'd say this about anything Reagan related, but that's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, it's the nicest way I can think of to describe it. Although, honestly, I think the only reason why me and this friend never hang out is because of our parents' friendship.
How about your work friends?
What work friends? I've got a work friend. And then there's Jack.
Your neighbor?
Yeah. He's 65, but he's more than a friend. Not like that. He took care of me when I was little, but ever since he got sick, now my family's returning the favor.
So you spend most of your time alone?
Yeah, but if my mom wants to hang out or something, I hang out with her.
So it seems like the majority of your social time is spent with her.
We have fun. Like, we go out shopping, or we get a bite to eat, or...
Yeah, I'm sure it's fun. I mean, I enjoy hanging out with my kids as well, but, there comes a time where they have to go and hang out with their peers, and I don't feel dismissed or unloved. They're busy building their own lives. I think it's healthy.
She makes me go over to their house.
I think you make yourself do it.
Why would I do that?
Because you love your parents and you have this need to please them. And I feel like you might have left a little bit of yourself back there when you moved out.
Yeah, could be. It's odd because obviously I was in a huge hurry to get out of there because of how toxic my dad is. My mom makes me go over there as much as I can, and it's not good for me health-wise, but it's just, I don't know, I guess I just need to...
Need to what?
Prove something?
Prove what?
I don't know,
it's like when I was a kid and I'd be playing games with my friends, and every so often they would pick a game that I didn't really like, but I'd go along with it anyway because even though I didn't end up getting what I wanted in the end, it still took away some of the, I don't want to use the word fear because fear is a pretty strong word, but.
But you said it.
I guess I was afraid.
Of what?
Not being a good friend.
Is that what you think makes a good friend? Or a good daughter?
What are you honking at me for? We're all stuck in the same traffic jam. Galetas Udi.
Hi.
What? You think this guy speaks Armenian?
Well, you never know, and you just asked him to eat your balls.
I didn't ask him. I told him.
And besides...
I'm not a kid anymore, Mom.
Oh, that's the Burger King, the one with the play place.
You mean the original Wuhan lab?
Oh, whatever you want to call it. That was it. Bye, Nikki. Do you remember you had these overalls that you couldn't take off until you were, I don't know, I think 8? Oh, but then you'd run away from all the other kids except for Tamar and Lucy and Savan. Oh, I was so worried about you. I was like, why isn't she playing with any of the other kids? Oh, and then your father. What did you say, love? She marches to her own beat of her own drum?
Come on, man. Fuck off. Stick there.
Careful, you're getting too close.
Well, maybe if this asshole moved his car. God damn it. Shut up.
He could hear you.
No, her.
You scared me. And anyway, I'm feeling sick.
I'm not stupid. I know how to drive.
She didn't say you were stupid, right, Nikki?
Why can't you say what you want to say?
Put your head out the window. It'll help. What are you doing over here?
Relaxing.
Relaxing? This is a time to have fun. Come on.
I don't want to have fun.
Yes, you do. At least say something to the bride and groom.
No, I don't want
Yes.
No.
Mrs. H.
I couldn't leave without telling you how happy I am. Well, our whole family is for you. Right, Nikki?
Nikki, good to see you.
Yeah, congratulations.
This is Kelly. I don't know if you've met.
I don't think we have.
No, I don't think we have either, but I've seen pictures of you on Facebook. The bridal shower, it looks so beautiful. I mean, you're even more beautiful in person. But
We are so proud of the young man that you've become.
Thank you.
Where's the honeymoon?
Jamaica for 2 weeks.
Jamaica man.
And then back to Maine.
Maine?
We bought a house, and Kelly got a new job at Bowdoin.
Bowdoin. Did you hear that, Nikki? If you ever decide to go to grad school there, you know who to call.
Hey, Nikki, how's things with you?
you know, just work and life and stuff.
You two are everything what parents hope their children to be. Thank you.
So what did they do at the ER?
They gave me an antipsychotic and some fluids. He said it was just a migraine.
How do you throw up 30 times with a migraine?
I don't know, but I did.
That's all they said?
Well, they did ask if I smoked weed, which is dumb because A, I thought weed was supposed to help with nausea, and B, do I really seem cool enough to smoke weed? Okay, you know what? Don't answer that.
Some people don't react well to weed. They get really sick. It's a thing.
How do you know?
No reason.
Well, I don't smoke, and even if I did, I wouldn't deserve to suffer.
Can you stop marching like a Nazi?
I can't. I've got dildo legs.
Dildo legs?
Whatever the hell they gave me in the ER is causing this. They're so restless. It feels like there's a motor in them.
That is a side effect of certain antipsychotics. Says so right here.
Dildo legs?
Well, they don't say that, but...
Jesus Christ.
That is the most exercise you get all year.
Fuck you.
So, did they test you for weed?
No, but they did ask if I was pregnant.
Are you?
Oh, come on.
Is it George's baby?
Stop.
Is it Arson's baby?
I'd rather carry Erdogan's baby.
Hey, you should. Our two nations can finally bury the hatchet.
Yeah.
Cute little baby with a mustache. His first words are gonna be, deny, deny, deny.
But see, that's the thing. You know, my great-grandfather on my dad's side, he survived that. My dad used to tell me all these stories that his grandpa used to tell him about it when he was a boy. My great-grandfather, Arto, he was 3 years old, and his mother carried him throughout the land, leaving footprints in someone else's blood. I mean, it's just crazy. How can someone who descended from such strong people have such weak nerves?
I think you have those weak nerves because of the bloody footprints and the people in the streets. You don't have to walk through this alone.
I want to. I don't want anyone to know about this.
They already do.
Well, then let them think it's celiac disease or something that they'll understand.
All right. You don't have to share anything you don't want to. But I will walk with you through this, whether you like it or not.
I mean, like my neighbor Jack. He's in renal failure. And people know what that is. They understand that. My parents understand that.
They should understand this too.
My friend.
Yes?
No, my other friend.
Oh. Let me find you a pad.
This makes total sense. I mean, the day before I got the migraine, my boobs were on fire. And I was extra bitchy at work.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, it's not in there. Let's go find you a pad.
I'm going to be gone the next couple of weeks, so we need someone to cover the work.
Who can do it?
Well, well, well. Looks like somebody's on our median time.
You beat up an 18-year-old TikTok rapper for that sweatshirt?
All right, put that away, okay?
Nikki, what are you planning on doing this week?
Nothing.
We know. Did you just see that? She just... What the heck?
Nikki.
I'm gonna write about the bazaar.
Bazaar was last week.
What? Oh yeah.
We need someone to do announcements. It's wedding season, and we have a lot coming up.
I'm already doing my resume.
I know, but I think it would be best if I gave that to Tamar.
I have a lot of work to do, and besides, Nikki here loves doing it.
Well, we can't always do what we love now, can we? Nikki, would you like to do announcements?
No, not really.
You don't really have a choice.
So then why did you ask me if I want to do it?
Well, I'm not asking you now, I'm telling you.
I don't want to do it.
You only do like 1 or 2 things in your part-time. You can do a little more.
And the work you do leaves a lot to be desired. Just saying.
Dare hire? Should Nikki do announcements while I'm gone?
I don't see why not. She is a great writer.
I'm not.
Good enough for us.
Nice hoodie.
No. Yeah, it's the one you got me.
Is it? No.
Yes, it is.
It's huge, even for a hoodie.
So it is.
That used to fit you like a glove.
If it doesn't fit, I must quit.
Anyway, I brought you this. So on this side, these are the people who are getting married. On this side are the people who just died.
Some of these names look familiar.
On the wedding side, yep. Lots of people our age are getting married.
It's so wrong.
I know. I wish some of them were dead.
No, I mean, like, it feels too soon.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't even want to get married. I mean, dying is another story, but...
Okay, well, before you think of your own wedding or funeral, let's focus on these people. You need to pay close attention. The right names must be announced in the right section.
Uh-huh.
And if you're not sure, you can always ask anyone here or call the family directly.
No fucking way. I got it. I got it. Right?
I think you do. Don't you? You got this.
Liking the new space.
Thanks. Me too. Now that the family's moving, I need a place that was a little closer.
But you're still kind of at the old office, too.
Well, I'm in between. You know, I'm going to be splitting my time between there and here until everything's finalized.
Must be hard to say goodbye to a place that you've been in for so long.
Yeah.
Want to hear a joke?
Sure. I love jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Michelle.
Michelle who?
I'm Michelle of my former self. That's even better than Armenian suicide.
Oh, it's a pretty low bar, but yes.
It's true. I'm just wasting my life
How so?
by scanning every room that I enter for danger and constantly making up all this shit in my head that turns out not to be true. It's kind of like, okay, so you know those internet trolls who spend all day in their parents' basement just writing all these crazy fake news stories? I'm not even talking about things that are a little bit made up. I mean, just outlandish, complete lies like Hillary Clinton eats babies or the Amish did 9/11, like stuff like that. And no matter how many times you try to block them or ban them, they just keep creating more usernames and posting more crazy lies, and that person is running my brain. That's what it's like to live this way, and I don't know how to stop it.
Well, we have talked about it.
Yeah, but doing it is the problem.
Yeah, usually is.
I'm not capable of it. I have too many things standing in my way.
Like what? You have your own job? You have your own place? You have your own money?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I do stay with my parents on the weekends.
But you get sick every time you go or are about to go.
Or come back.
So why do you do it?
Honestly, I think sometimes I wasn't really ready to live on my own. You know, I know what to do to take care of myself. I can cook, I can clean, I have the money, but sometimes it's nice to be in a place where that's all taken care of. I mean, to have the lights just turned on and the bills are paid and you're just taken care of.
But there's a trade-off.
I can deal with the trade-off.
I'm not so sure.
I have to, because there's no other way. I can't handle this stuff.
Is it that you can't, as in you can't afford it?
No, I have the money. I mean, I do worry about finances a little bit sometimes, but it's like I can't emotionally handle it. You know, everybody else seems to be able to deal with all these different responsibilities so much better than I can. Even people younger than me, and I don't know, I just seem to be some kind of anomaly, I guess.
Are you shaking?
Cold.
You're probably anemic.
Why would I be anemic? I don't bleed too much during my period, and I eat plenty of ginger tea and gummy candy.
Rich in iron.
I don't really know where home is anymore. Neither my place nor their place feels like it.
You won't know that until you really, truly separate from them. And not just by being in your own physical space.
I go over there because my mom
Needs you to for her own psychological comfort.
Yeah, I guess, but it's gotta be hard for her that I left.
Of course it is. And every grown child eventually leaves. But if she felt secure herself, then she wouldn't need your help.
But my dad is there with her.
Is he?
Well, he used to be. She's certainly still with him. But if it makes her feel better...
Her feeling better is something she has to personally work out. Now, you can go over there and continue to see her as long as it makes you feel better, but it's not your responsibility to make her feel better.
It does make me feel kind of good to know that I'm being dutiful. I always thought I could make my dad love me by being dutiful.
Is it helping?
Guess not. Maybe he's just destined to hate me.
It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with him.
Even when I was a child?
Especially when you were a child. I mean, kids don't know what they're supposed to do when they're born. They make mistakes. They're messy. It's the parents' responsibility to help guide them. Okay? Kids don't know what they need to know right off the bat.
How about Mom?
Mom, too. What's going on?
My tooth hurts. Like this one right here, right up front, and this one right next to it. Sometimes it happens a lot, and sometimes my mouth gets kind of sore.
Have you seen your dentist?
I went last year.
You should probably see him again. That could be acid erosion.
Acid? Acid from what? So, if this gets any worse, I could lose my teeth?
It's a possibility.
I know I can't keep doing certain things because I don't want to trigger these issues, but it's so hard and I don't know where to start.
Well, I'll tell you one place where you can start. You can stop barking up the wrong tree.
For what?
For approval. You're not going to get it from your family or people at work or wherever because they're unable to give it to you. Most of your heartache is caused by the search itself.
That hurts a lot.
I know it does. But once you go out, start living, really living. I promise you will find it from a lot of different sources for nothing other than being yourself.
Breakfast is served.
Does it taste like radiation?
I don't know. I don't know what radiation tastes like.
Needs a little more.
Okay, my dear. Did the doctor tell you exactly what's going on here?
I know I'm going to be here for a while.
You've got 10 minutes to eat as much of that as you can. After which, you're going to take 10 minutes off. Then we're going to lie you down in that machine. It's going to take some pictures of your stomach to see how much you digested. You're going to go back at regular intervals to see how long it takes for you to digest everything.
What if I vomit?
Right now?
No, I mean like later. That's why I'm here.
Okay, let us know because that will definitely impact the results. But in the meantime, just in case.
Is this dangerous? Like, if I eat this, am I going to grow like a third eye?
9 minutes. I'll be back.
Nom 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 nom. Me like cookie. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's
You're done.
Already?
Yeah, it only took 3.5 hours for the eggs and the toast to travel.
Is that a good thing?
Yes, it is. Seems like your digestion is completely normal. At least today.
But it's not normal.
Pictures don't lie.
I don't lie either.
Don't come near me. I'm radioactive.
Yeah, I would advise you not to go near anyone here today.
What? Why?
I'm so sorry. No. I have no idea how it happened. I wasn't the one who did it this week.
Is this a party for me or something? Surprise!
You do know that Laurie Antonian is getting married, right?
Yeah, I heard about the wedding on Facebook.
I received phone calls from both of her grandmothers this morning crying because they heard she was dead in our paper. And see the rest of these folks? Most of them are losing their minds because their children are due to get married, but our paper said they are dead. The rest of them are actually bereaved relatives who are a little bit confused because their dearly departed are reportedly getting married.
Well, I mean, necrophilia is a thing. Has anyone seen that movie Corpse Bride? Ow!
I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
Yes, you did. We entrusted you with this assignment. Tamar told you everything you needed to know.
I I can explain.
Explain to me in my office. Come on, Nikki.
Baron Armin, your son is not dead. He's fine, absolutely fine. He's still gonna marry that.
Are you okay to sit and talk, or do you need to...
No. I'm good.
Is everything okay? This is a safe place.
Nowhere is safe for me.
Do you know why Lauren volunteers you for all the work that she does, whether or not you want to do them?
Because she likes watching me squirm?
No. It's because she believes you can do it. And so do I.
Well, I don't believe in myself.
Has someone here done something to make you feel that way?
No, it's a bunch of people everywhere in my life, but I don't like it when the others make fun of me here, or when they don't let me do things, or even worse, when they keep piling things on top of me, and every time I do, it's like an alarm goes off in my head saying, "Can't do this! You can't do this!"
How are you feeling?
Terrified?
I meant with your health.
Which health? Mental, physical, they're both awful.
You know, prayer can be a very powerful tool for healing.
You think this is something I can just pray away? I mean, I'm not in the habit of doing that, but even if I were, don't you think I'd be praying day and night by now?
You know that I used to be a hospital chaplain.
You did?
Way back when I still had my given first name.
Which was?
Charles.
So you were...
Don't say it.
Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin.
Right. Anyway, I met with a lot of people in very terrible situations. And the main thing that I always reminded them was that God would never give you more than you can handle.
Tell that to the people who take their own lives.
That is a very different situation.
No, not really. And I'm not sure I can handle this.
Handle what?
Throwing up all the time. Headaches. In pain.
How often do you feel this way?
Every day. Sometimes multiple times a day.
What do you do when you feel ill here at work?
I just deal with it and then go back to what I'm doing.
Nikki, you can't work this way.
I can. I've been doing it just fine.
My dear, you have not been doing just fine for a while now.
But I know you care a lot about the newsletter.
It is not just about the newsletter. I care a lot about you. But if you're constantly getting sick like this, you need to take a break.
I can't take a break from my own fears.
Then take a break from here.
What?
And just for a week or two. Don't come in, okay?
But no, this is what I do. And plus, that would embarrass me and my mom, and my dad would hate me even more.
No one loves you more than your father.
He stopped loving me a long time ago.
I meant...
I know what you meant. Him too.
Listen, what time do you leave today?
2. I have an appointment.
Then your vacation begins at 2 o'clock.
I don't want a vacation.
You need it. Consider this a blessing, okay? Any other company would have fired you on the spot.
Can I at least write articles from home?
I don't want you to write about anything from anywhere until you are in a better place. Take care, Nikki.
So 4 funerals and a wedding?
I can't believe I messed up all of those names. I mean, I totally can. And I know I've got to shape up, but I've been trying.
How exactly have you been trying?
Okay, I promise you this is relevant. So, when I was in like 7th grade, my teacher showed us a PSA about the environment, like it was for like an Earth Day thing. And it's this old PSA from the 70s, and there was this Native American guy, and he watched somebody just throwing his trash on the ground, and then he turned to the camera and a single tear rolled down his cheek. I feel like is that you? Like whenever I make a bad choice, right, people please or something like that, then like a single tear rolls down Dr. Miller's cheek every time.
You know, if I can be honest with you, I'm not exactly always clear what you're trying to get out of this.
I thought the point of this was to come here and talk about things that are bothering me.
Yeah, you can come here, you can talk about things that are bothering you, and I'll certainly listen. But you actually have to implement some of the changes that we've been talking about.
My stomach hurts, and I don't need you belittling me when I'm sick all the time.
You're sick all the time because you're not listening to what your stressors are.
Stressors and triggers are different. Stressors are from an outside source. And for you, your biggest stressor is your family.
I hate this. I mean, what is this adulthood? All it just feels like is an extended free trial of childhood.
Yeah, you've said something like that before.
Of course I have, because it's the same old shit.
It's always the same old shit in therapy. The reason why adulthood feels so bad to you is because you're not actually fully there yet.
I'm 25.
But your mother is still telling you what to do. You're afraid of the world.
You want to avoid responsibility.
Where do I avoid responsibility?
How about work? Just going there puts you in this fight or flight mode.
Yeah, it does, because I don't like the feeling of failure or the feeling that I somehow need permission to exist or to put my foot down when I need to. And I do try. I have been making the effort, but sometimes I just mess up. And that day I messed up because I was fucking fried from being sick 5 times.
It's a vicious cycle. You were sick 5 times that day because you were anxious.
Yeah, you were anxious because work, and not just work, but life stirs up all these fears in you.
And it all goes back to my parents. I know. Christ, do you therapists say anything else?
Not really.
You know, sometimes I'm kind of afraid to tell you things because I feel like you might judge me. And I know that's your job. But it's just, the first couple times we met, I had this feeling like I was a lab rat or something. And now we're like, 3-4 months into this? And it just never went away.
So you feel that you're sitting there being judged for who you are?
More for who I'm not. You know, don't worry about it. It's not unique to you. I feel it with everybody.
Like, everybody you interact with is somehow evaluating you?
Yeah, right, exactly. And I feel it at work. I feel it with my parents. I feel it sometimes just walking around in public and seeing all the people around me, and I want to know what they're thinking, but at the same time, I really don't want to know because I fear that it might be lethal.
Of course. I mean, one of the things we're trying to do here is to rewire your nervous system and your mind so that you don't think of things in terms of lethal. You know, you're stronger than you think you are. And the more you start to realize that, the better you'll become.
I'm not trying to grow. I'm not trying to change because I like my life.
I don't think you like your life.
I like my life just fine. You just don't like it. You're not even saying anything. You're right. I don't even know why I come here sometimes. Maybe I'm just doing this wrong. Like, everyone says that when you start this process, you're supposed to go forward, but I feel like I'm just going backwards, and this can't be right.
You didn't know what a lot of these things were before you came here. And since you've been coming here, we've been able to identify them. And it's identifying them that will help you heal from them. But I can't just snap my fingers and make all of the bad things go away.
You're supposed to support me.
You're right. I do support you when it's appropriate.
Has it not been more appropriate? I'm trying not to keel over here.
You know, if you directed half this assertiveness towards the people that harm you in your life,
You would be in a much better place.
You're really bothering me.
well, this is something we can talk about the next time you come in.
No, there won't be a next time because I'm not coming back here again. Ever. That's it? You're not going to force me to stay?
I would never do that.
So you don't care about me?
I don't think you care about you. We still have 5 minutes.
Are you okay?
Nice work.
Thank you. No one ever really says that to me.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Let's exchange some information here. Yeah, let's... Okay.
Nikki!
Fuck.
What the fuck yourself? What happened?
What time is it?
5:37.
Holy shit.
Take it easy.
Jesus Christ, Mom, why didn't you call the whole town over?
I was about to.
Did something happen?
I hit someone.
How? In a fight?
No, with my car.
You what?
It looks okay.
Yeah, the car's fine. Can't say the same for the guy.
Did you tell your insurance?
I'm not gonna tell my insurance.
Nikki, you have to. You need to be responsible.
All right, God, say it again and again and again.
Who are you texting?
No, I blacked out.
At the wheel? How do you black out at the wheel?
I got really tired and sleepy, and you know how sometimes I get really tired after being sick?
Not again.
Oh, every day or night.
Relax.
Don't tell me to relax. You're the one who apparently can't relax.
Oh, so you do know what this is.
Whatever this is, I need it to stop.
How about me? I need it to stop.
Kid, this is dangerous. You could have hurt yourself or someone else. Or killed yourself.
I'll take it.
None of us want this. Your nerves.
If this is nerves.
Believe me when I say it doesn't work unless you do.
I don't want to work.
Then what do you want to do?
I just want to bang on this drum all day.
She's fine.
Do you want to talk about last time?
Why? So you can shit on me again?
Feel like that's what I did?
You know that's what you did.
Might have been a little abrasive.
A little abrasive. You're like a fucking Brillo pad to the arm.
I know I upset you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What I was trying to say, and I don't think I articulated it very well, was that it's not possible to avoid facing what's bothering you forever.
Yeah, no, I know. Nothing you said was wrong or bad. I just wasn't expecting it to come out that way.
Neither was I. But this will happen as we spend more time together. You know, I'm not perfect. You're not perfect.
Definitely not.
Rupture and repair. That's how relationships work.
Sometimes there's no repair.
There's always room for repair, though, if people are willing to make it.
Well, some people will not even sublet that room. Like, even if you reach out to them, they're still like, yo, I've raised the rent again.
That sounds like Dad.
What, me?
The whole insistence that relationships can't be restored after one party makes a mistake. That's evidently how he sees his relationship with you.
It's happening. And I'm doomed.
Doomed in what way?
To turn into him. I mean, I see it taking shape in so many different areas of my life. Like when I drive, right? I get road rage. So when I get annoyed at the other drivers, I tell them to eat my balls in Armenian. The same way my dad does. He goes, Kalira Sute, and so do I. But grammatically, he's not saying it right. See, it should be Galir scared, because scared is the imperative of eat in Armenian. So when he's saying Galir uti, he's actually saying he, she, it will eat my balls. It's like, hey, this guy has an appointment at 2 p.m. on Tuesday to eat my balls. I mean, no, I guess it's more like may he, she, or it eat my balls, but nobody uses may like that anymore in everyday vernacular. That sounded unnecessarily critical.
Like him.
Exactly. You know, it's funny, because as much as I don't like myself the way I am right now, I'm also terrified to turn into anybody else.
And why are you terrified? You can't stand progress?
Maybe. I mean, the destination is whatever. I just don't like the journey.
Sure. You might do something wrong along the way. Or you might get halfway through and find it's not what you thought it might be.
I'm already at that point. I can't believe I ever wished to enter this phase of my life.
Well, no one's blaming you. Being an adult is a tough job.
I know. It's just, God, I'm like a lactose intolerant person who keeps eating cheese. And I have the same reaction, too.
Do you plan on seeing your family again?
Well, next week we have a small birthday party for my mom. It's just us and a few friends, but I can't not go. But I also actually want to go. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just go over to their house, but I won't sleep over for the night, like just to try it out.
That's certainly a good start.
I'll have to think of even more good starts, because I can't afford not to.
Do you know what they'll be?
They're here already? wasn't sure what to get. So, do you remember what kind of wine your mother said she always liked to drink on dates when she was younger?
I don't know. I never dated her.
I brought these for you when you feel like eating.
Maybe you should work for Uber Eats. It's the only way you know how to express anything.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with me. The only thing that's wrong with me is what I'm being treated for right now. And that's mostly your fault. These are your chickens coming home to roost. I used to blame myself. Not anymore.
Well, maybe you should go back to that.
Why?
Well, you didn't actually make it easy on me or your mother. Although, I guess I can't really say that. You know, a long time ago, I had this idea of how everything was going to be and how I was going to be. And, you know, as I started living my life, I realized just how much work it was to even live up to a fraction of that image. And your mother tried too. It was like we both had the same thoughts, and we both tried. But, you know, things happened along the way. And we had to try to make it work through the grief.
I knew that.
Well, then that should explain everything.
It explains everything, but it doesn't excuse anything.
I figured you were going to say that.
Well, 'cause I'm right.
You're also tough.
I'm not tough.
You're tougher than you think. And you know, sometimes I get scared.
Of what? Of me? How much time do you even spend around me? I mean, you leave every other month and you come back just to eat and sleep and also... no, actually, never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to know what you and Mom do.
We hardly do anything together anymore, so don't worry.
Well, whose fault is that? 'Cause it's not mine. I mean, you're acting like I'm this ogre that walks around trying to terrorize everybody.
Well, you can be bullheaded sometimes. I can too. And, you know, it's difficult when you face another bullheaded person.
Bullheaded person? I'm not just some random person. And newsflash, it's fucking hard to have kids. But was I really that hard? Why? Because I needed things? Because I needed someone to actually teach me right from wrong instead of just expecting me to know it right off the bat? Because I was having very normal reactions to being made to feel like a piece of shit.
Come on, honey, come on.
And that's 15 fucking times in a row. Wow. It's actually quite impressive.
That's not impressive, that's scary.
Should we call a doctor? Give me that.
Is this the right one? La Raza.
I didn't put my mouth on it.
Did you roofie it?
Tamar, not now, please.
I don't want to see him.
Okay, you don't have to. Just stay in here and rest.
I never want to see him again.
Well, you can't avoid him entirely.
Why? Because you care more about beating a dead cow than you do about me?
What's the dead cow?
Sounds sexual.
It's not sexual.
Sex is a part of it, though.
I think I'll go check on the food.
Come over here. I think that's a great idea.
Hey, what are you...
Do you have something to say to me?
I just said it.
You want me to divorce your father?
Go for it. There's nothing in it left for you anyway.
It's not going to happen because the world does not revolve around you.
That's a very caring thing to say.
What do you want from me, Nikki? If you need money, I'll give you money.
It takes more than money, Mom.
What more do you want from me? I let you move out. I let you rent the apartment. You've just always been such high maintenance ever since you were little.
I needed help. Just like I do now.
Well, you're getting help now, and it's apparently doing wonders.
Yeah, you know what? It is. Because I was previously suppressing my emotions before the whole time.
You weren't really suppressing your emotions just now, and you stand up to people when you want to.
I think I want to a lot more often now.
You really disrespected your father out there.
He's been disrespecting me my whole life.
He doesn't, Nikki. You're just interpreting it that way.
Fuck you, Lisa.
Satanique!
No, what is this? Fuck all of you. What is it with you moms? Is like your brains just atrophy in solidarity with each other?
I'm not going to let you disrespect our guests, sick or not.
I'm not going to let anyone disrespect me.
How are you feeling, honey?
Better.
You're not nervous?
Why would I be?
I don't know, just in case this turns out to be something more than being fucked in the head.
An endoscopy won't tell us if you are. What are you drawing?
Just some bubbles and a pair of lips. Kind of look like clown lips. At least I hope that's what they are, not another kind of lips.
You just made me remember.
Remember what?
When you were little, when we went in for one of those tests you needed, I remember we were in the waiting room on the x-ray floor and you were drinking that stuff that...
Barium.
Yeah, barium. And we were sitting at a table with crayons and paper and you were coloring. And there was this clown, you know, the one that...
Yeah, the ones that go around performing for the kids.
Yes, that's it. And you know what? I think he was blowing bubbles.
I think I totally blocked that out.
I don't think so. I think you remembered. At least you did before me. And you know, I wondered.
Wondered what?
I mean, I knew we were there for a reason, and of course they're just doing their jobs and being thorough, but I mean, when they brought in a psychologist to talk to you, I was a little confused, but I thought maybe they knew something I didn't. And of course it should have tipped me off.
You could have listened to that. Wondering.
I don't know what I know. I mean, you can see when someone has lost their hair or there's something wrong with their blood work, but you can't always see feelings.
You could have maybe thought about that.
Could have, would have, should have. You're right, but it just, I don't know. I think kids have all these things that they get hung up on.
Really? What were your things?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought I would get sucked into the toilet when it flushed.
What?
Yeah, I did.
I never knew that.
Well, now you do, and I thought the bathtub drain would do the same thing.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, what were my things?
Well, going to a new school, going on stage.
Having a deadbeat dad.
He's not a deadbeat.
Getting bullied constantly.
A lot of kids experience that. I did.
So what does that tell you?
It doesn't tell me. I don't know, it just felt like taking you to the ER for a scrape.
Well, we had to do that once, remember?
When?
For my foot.
Oh, all right.
Because we didn't take care of it, and when you don't take care of a cut, it can get infected.
That's... Huh.
But I can't say that I blame anyone. I mean, you didn't know, and they didn't know, and I certainly didn't know. And I guess sometimes my pride gets in the way, and not very good at saying this, but I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Rise and shine. You must be hungry.
No, not really.
Well, it's been 24 hours since you've had anything solid, so maybe breakfast bar and some juice. Not a fan of apple juice?
No, I am, but I feel like I sucked off a porcupine.
Your throat is going to be sore for a couple days. That's normal.
Did I do anything silly under anesthesia?
No, you were fine.
You mean like I didn't even propose to the nurses, or?
No, none of that.
Has anyone ever done that to you?
A couple, yeah.
What did you say?
They were not my type. So, Dr. Conrad said your stomach looks perfect.
That's what I thought she'd say. Yeah?
Hey. How you doing?
A little sleepy,
Yeah?
and this is the worst sore throat I had in my life. Put the camera down there.
Is it worse than when you had pneumonia as a kid?
You remember that?
Yeah, you were 5.
Yeah.
I brought you a little blue teddy bear.
You were there? Oh, that's from that?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I was there.
Oh, I mean, you weren't there for a lot of stuff, so I just didn't.
Well, you know, I worked a lot. I tried to be there when I, you know, had to, and I was there for that.
And sometimes even when you were there, it was. Sometimes I wished you weren't there.
Why would you say that?
Well, it's been no cakewalk for me to be your daughter.
Well, there's no cakewalk for me growing up either. You know? I mean, when my parents came over to Boston, they left one foot in Armenia and they had one foot in Boston, and, you know, things were different. But like them, I made sure you had a roof over your head. You always had good clothing and well fed. I mean, my parents always made sure I was well fed.
Food was really important.
It was.
Is that why so many Middle Eastern people work for Uber Eats?
Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. What kind of fucking question is that?
I don't know. I mean, gosh, it's... No, in all seriousness, I mean, that must have been really hard for you. And I'm sure you hated it.
Sometimes I did, yeah. I mean...
So why would you do it again?
Well, I mean, I did swear when I was younger that I wouldn't grow up and be like them. But honestly, it was all I knew.
It was all you knew and all they knew and all people knew before them, that kind of thing.
I guess, you know, we are what we are based on where we come from.
You can't blame everything on that.
No, I mean...
No, but let's say I had a gun.
Well, first off, you're too mentally ill to have a gun.
No, that's not the point. I mean, let's say I had a gun, and I went to Finland, okay? And then I just went to a shopping center, and I started massacring everybody. And all the security guards said was, "Oh, that American, that's just what they do. That's their culture."
Well, it is their culture. And
It is our culture? Is that what you mean?
no, it's the American culture. But
That's funny. You said there as if like Americans are different.
they are.
Well, you know, we didn't choose where we came from, and it doesn't have to be the way it was. You know, that can end with me. It could end with you. Yeah, there's still time. Yeah. Do you love me?
I do. I love you very much. You know that.
I didn't, but I mean, I did, but I know it more now.
I write it all the time on your birthday cards. Oh, actually, your mother fills them out. But still, you know.
You tell her what to write.
Yeah. Well, sometimes if I'm home. I mean, she knows to do it.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Dr. Conrad.
So, after all that you've been through, it seems to me like your pattern of symptoms is most consistent with cyclic vomiting syndrome.
What?
Or cyclical vomiting syndrome. That's the other name people go by, or CVS for short.
I feel like I've heard of that before. I mean, I can't remember exactly where, but from what I know, that's really bad.
Well, I'd say that you've definitely crossed over into really bad territory a long time ago.
So it's not just anxiety?
Well, we're really not sure what causes CVS, but we definitely know that anxiety and stress can be triggers. That's why mental health meds are often prescribed to treat it.
Like my Ativan.
Like your Ativan. Does that still help?
Sometimes. So I can still blame my parents?
Not entirely. Hormones can also be a significant trigger, specifically in women.
You know, now that you mention that, I noticed that I do tend to throw up more like in the middle of my cycle, like when I'm ovulating, or maybe a couple days before my period comes, or like when I'm actively on my period, sometimes the cramps will do it.
And of course, all that's going to happen, and those migraines you get as well.
They do it too.
They certainly do. CVS is thought to be a variant of a migraine.
Wow. No offense, but I just can't believe it took this long to figure it out.
None taken. It can take years for someone to get diagnosed.
So is this what I had as a kid? I mean, it wasn't nearly as bad as it is now, but
Who knows? You very well could have. But the important thing is that we do know now.
uh-huh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I just
Feel relieved?
yeah, relieved and a little scared. I mean, am I going to be stuck with this forever?
It is incurable.
Incurable.
But it can be managed, and people can go into remission for months, even years.
So, what do we do?
Well, we could start you on a more targeted medication like Compazine. Should we let your psychiatrist know? It is an antipsychotic after all. You are going to want to take it with an antihistamine the first few times, though, to mitigate some of the side effects.
You mean the shaky dildo legs?
In our field, we call that akathisia.
Yeah, I like dildo legs.
I'm sure. Okay, so why don't we get you started on 10 milligrams to take as PRN? Do you know what PRN means?
Um, puking right now?
PRN means as needed, so you don't have to take it every day. Okay, so let's get you started on that. I'll send a prescription over to your pharmacy later today, and I'll see you in a few months to check on how you're doing with it, okay?
Excellent.
All right. Bye, Nikki. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you still taking Neurontin 3 times a day?
Yeah. Although, sometimes I forget to take my morning dose.
You're just having a hard time concentrating and keeping up, or is it?
No, it's not that. It's more like I'll be at work or something. I'll just be going about my day and I'll be like, oh, I haven't had any stomach pain today. Or I'll eat something and I'll be like, oh, it's staying down all by itself.
Excellent.
But I still have some bad days.
How's work?
Same old stuff. But this new catering thing that I'm doing, it gives me a lot to look forward to and a little extra money. So I'm thinking I want to focus more on that. I feel kind of sad.
Why?
'Cause I can never get back the time that I spent having all these problems. I mean, I know things are looking up now, but I don't know, I just can't help but feel like I'm mourning something.
Well, people with this kind of illness or condition, they realize they lose a big chunk of time to it. As you continue to improve, you'll find yourself mourning less.
But if I'm more focused on the food thing that I'm doing, this new business I've started, then I'm not going to be able to focus on my family the way I should.
If this new path is making you healthier and happier, then you need to prioritize what benefits you the most. It's your life. Live it.